cracks. Pavad. I don't know if we'll save this one. Save this one. We're watching this on YouTube. I'm here with my co-host, the ever-charismatic and non-compliant Zero Dark DC.
Fuck you.
Cool.
Not live, so I'm not gonna pay $1.
Today, very special day. We are starting a possibly ongoing series. We don't have a name yet, but we're going to be covering our internet store, Reddit store specifically today, because that is the part with. I grabbed some things. I think Zero grabbed some things. We'll be covering them. If you have your own stories, reach out to us at redeyes9411.com. Whatever. You can also check us out on Twitter and Blue Sky, effectively. And TikTok, as long as I should say. Sure, do you have an email? But, while he's getting set up still, I'm building. What? Oh no, the machine was broken. No. Okay, I have a witness! I have a witness! Fight. It's just totally shouting right now. Well, that's is it all alarm? Anything. Anyway, I'm covering some stories. I have Reddit here up on my other monitor. Playing some lo-fi. Just, couple things. I'm not really sure where I want to start with. But wait for you. Also a live one. Gold.
I do not have stories pulled, by the way. That was a you thing.
What we did.
No worries. I'm just letting you know.
Acid. Where did you want to start? You want to start like in-depth story, or do you want some?
How are we doing this? So is it supposed to be like things that are dumb?
I feel like we take.
Or is this going to be one of those things where you try to tell me that it's real and it's 100% bullshit?
I want to.
Yeah, most of the things I've heard so far as your examples were all utter bullshit.
Bullshit. Well, you wanted
bullshit.
initially when you proposed this, you wanted. Red, I need you to find evidence of real ghosts. And I looked at him like, you
Yeah,
want
go
me to
find real
prove
ghosts,
there's
Red.
life after death?
Find a video that is convincing enough that I'll be like, yeah, okay, there's ghosts. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want that from anybody. Just prove that there's real ghosts. That's it. That's what I want.
We'll prove it.
Give me something that can't be explained
Easily
away
discredited.
by this was staged, or because that guy wanted to be famous on the internet. You have a woodpecker, and I think I'm gonna kill it. It's only illegal if you get caught.
What did it say?
And what, his family's gonna tell on me? I'll be right back.
Oh god. Oh god, wait. I'll be right back. Immediately preceded by his Hear the door. Oh no. But I guess I get to start us off. I found some story Reddits. I saved a couple posts. Your or I might relate. I was gonna fish the uh I think I said one. Get to later. Thor horror story. Magic the Gathering. That's what we're
I
gonna
already smell this conversation.
I'm gonna start out with a personal story.
Personal story, no. Oh, I don't talk
Have
about
you ever been to a card store?
the first like actual card store that I've gone into was the one down here. I avoided those things. Nope. That was the first time. I had no reason to. I didn't play any kind of cards.
Yeah, but you played like poker in the hustle grade school.
Yes, but that's poker. You don't play poker at a card store.
No, but you're one of those people they tell horror stories about, like, took my Charizard and because he was bigger than me, all he gave me was...
Because he was bigger than me. I never took anybody's Charizard.
Not by force. Not by force is what I'll say.
Listen,
Heroes,
if he lost it, he lost it. That's not my fault.
Yeah, street rules, I think, is what you did for your best card.
That's what it is. It's street rules. Yep. And then yeah, you didn't use we didn't use any of the mana, like any of the magic energy, or whatever the fuck they call it. But we didn't use any of that, so it was just basically whoever got to hit first won, pretty much.
Terrifying. Alright. So for horror stories, we all have one. Heard about some horror ripping. We're doing shady shades. Technology the market. What's yours? Sorted by top tier. Dr. Gabe on Reddit. The first post.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not even live yet, bud.
Where, bitch? Just did
No,
a
I did
fucking
not say.
intro! Oh my god.
You did the intro. I did not say I was ready.
I could have sworn. Check the footage. We're not editing this, but check the footage.
100%. You'll never hear me say that I was ready.
No, it was something along those lines of... You had to go assassin.
I'm gonna call it best of the worst.
Oh, Reddit sort topic.
Reddit with red.
Like my new desktop. I can show. Ed.
I am not able to look at that. Also,
No, I
are
showed
we
my
doing the stream together thing. I would prefer to.
I gotta.
Yes.
Opera is still it's screen. Take this moment while he's still setting up. Hey, we are both streaming actively. Back up the donation bar up there. That is a progress bar. So far, no progress, but I'm gonna hit $100 eventually, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be huge. Want to donate? There is a link in the about section. Back up on the page for Cran Eater Anonymous. I subdivision.
Subdivision.
Subdivision. I know terminology. I'm great at improv. Classes. Just yes and. But up there.
I sent you the link. You gotta click the thing you need to join.
Cabaret. Set up. Your end.
There we go. Now it is.
Ah, fuck! I can hear you. Why can't I hear you?
Alright, there you go. That's better.
Cool. Done. Alright, cool. Got shared chat.
You can hear me because
Yeah.
Otter and I use the cameras and the microphone on here so that we can do a shared thing.
Back to my horror stories. Girl beat up a child. I don't know if you missed that. Or
What? News to me.
all right, I need you to explain what you.
As soon as I go live, yeah. Right now I've
you
got
live?
an ad going. I am live, but there's an ad going,
Oh,
and I'm on my startup screen. Calm down, dude. You jumped the gun here.
you jump shit. Oh, everyone.
I
Energy.
didn't jump shit.
Panic energy. Oh, I have.
I haven't even taken my Adderall yet. Got about 3 minutes. Well,
Going to the Dead Horse. Nothing new. None of my Minecraft VOD gets saved because dang horribly trademarked. What should I plug? We have a Spotify that is so large. My playlist, but other people have added in that 800 hours. Think, hey, what is Red? Well, he's gaming. That are in it.
all day, every day.
No. I'm like the second most listened to person. There's someone in the Discord who will remain anonymous that listens to Spotify while they're sleeping, and they're a fucking cheater. They,
What are we talking about?
I don't know who you're. I know, remain anonymous. But they're like, yeah, it's no big deal. Here's my Spotify I listened to, and it was the entire year. They've never hit the pause button.
All right, welcome back from the ads.
Bro, what are we
Full
doing?
startup screen so nobody can hear me.
Motherfucker! You're just doing it on purpose.
Mm-hmm. A little bit.
Right, it takes you a.
Dude, I I got a shower. I'm taking my pills. Give me a second. It's 9 o'clock, almost on the dot. It's 9:02. We start in a minute and 30 seconds. You'll be alright.
I bet. My heart. I haven't looked at my who was on. Oh wait. My water dog. Not that I care. That was my experience. Actively casting my freaking blood. They have two. Haven't gone over there though, so maybe he did. First time he did it, all I told him was, as long as you don't waste anything. Very diligent about it. The gutty work. Honestly, I think he likes premium. Fine, but does it like a skulking homie?
He does it just to kill all your shit. Also, we're live now. Congratulations. There you go.
He does like a skulking homie. And it's a little ugly. Thank you for following Lightworks Gaming. Thank you for following Zero. Appreciate you.
Hey, what's going on? How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, man.
Zero, are you live?
Yes, I'm live.
I'm Deshaun. Explain what we're doing.
Okay, so Red is going to be reading off the stories that he wants me to hear from Reddit. And we're going to talk about how real they may or may not be, because I doubt it. Not much. What's going on with you, man?
So you're judging these
I
by
appreciate
the
you dropping by and following.
You're judging with these by the merits of.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the stories on Reddit are just, they're not real. They're just being written so people on Reddit have something to read and be like, oh my god, I can't believe somebody
Zero's
would do
very
that.
much of the mind. He didn't think that r/nice guys was real.
I still think a lot of those stories are just made up.
They're all
yeah.
fake. I had to explain to him that they were, and he's like, "There's no way." And then we looked at the paperwork, and he went, "That's fucking."
Hey. Right on, but I appreciate you for stopping in.
You too. Follow him up, buddy.
If you don't, Red, go follow Lightworks. Awesome streamer. So on my end, which now we're going to be running, I am playing hardcore 7 Days to Die, which means that it will be... Gotta set it up still, because I ran into zombies without setting it up. But it will be viewer controlled, like it always is. But when I die, completely start over. It wipes the character.
Follow Lightworks.
So that's what I'll be doing while we're listening to Red talk about the stuff he wants to talk about.
Now you phrase it like that. I, over the last 2 days, grabbed some random shit. I didn't read anything. So if they're horrible, horrible things, I didn't check them. They have not been vetted. I will just stop reading in the middle of the sentence and look at the go, I'm not reading this anymore. If I violate TOS, they're coming for your channel.
I'm not too worried about it.
But before we started, as Zero, hey, do you have any local game store experience? And he has never game stores. Both of us have recently, got into Magic the Gathering. We picked up Warhammer 40k decks. I got the team. The Bug Dynasty. Zero got Doc. Is the hardest deck to play, but that was the first one he went with.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
No regrets.
I don't mind. Um,
All right,
starting up.
I'm good. I'm already killing zombies.
So we're going to start off. I grabbed some posts here and some stuff. Just and right. Meantime, I grabbed some things going for Magic the Gathering, the official subreddit for horror stories. I think I have one. It was also when we went to the one with Michael. Hold on. That place. Not Dark Side. Dark Side.
Oh, the first one. Yeah. The guy was just like, I'm not allowed to sell these until tomorrow, but I'll sell them to you.
I got bad vibes on. I left the building and ripped it out. Said something. Breaks. But it just set off alarm
He said
bells.
that he's just like, yeah, he buys all these cards off of some big-breasted lady.
Oh yeah, he was talking about this lady's giant tits. It's the only reason he buys
Yep.
her is because her
For
tits
like
are
15 minutes. We're just there to like, buy cards.
know you. First impression of her. So that quickly turned into something that was great. But since I've gotten down here, there has been great places. Darkside Games, the comic, which is
Sarasota.
Sarasota. So if you are in Florida, southern Florida, Darkside Comics. I would also recommend Labyrinth Games in Baraboo, Wisconsin. There are my home game store. That is where I started my journey and got all indie stuff and Pokemon cards there when I was done collecting. Owner there.
Nice.
Great fun.
Around.
Question posed by Dr. Gabe. We all have one. All heard about stores ripping off customers, inflating price. Lacking the knowledge of the market. What are yours? I will say, for the most part, owners are not the problem. They are lovers of generally the gaming, tabletop, trading genre.
Yeah, we had one bad go with that guy who owned the comic store.
Oh yeah, the comic
Where
store
he
guy.
didn't know
Oh,
he
my
didn't know
God.
anything about comics.
We're not shouting out him. Fuck that guy. There was a local comic store in Florida that is and I went in there because I had needed to get out of the house because I've been just working, and this motherfucker, his hours suck. Hours in Florida are garbage because everyone breaks at like random intervals to go play fucking tennis, charcuterie boards or something. So randomly, you'll be like, "Oh, I want to."
Everybody's retired, right? Is the word you're
Everyone's
looking for.
retired and stupidly houred, and it's like, "Oh, I want to go to my local game store. Oh, it's closed at like Monday at 2:30," and I'm like, "Why the fuck would you close then?" Or no, we don't open. It's a Wednesday. We don't open till like fucking 2 in the morning. It's just this asshole. There's another place that's by our local Ollie's. Shout out Ollie's though. Where it's very.
Stop shouting out the local businesses, please.
Oh my god, no! Please sponsor me. I love sponsors.
No.
I want Panda's guy who sells action figures. I want him to see this. Don't fucking email me, please. I will totally get back to you.
Email me.
Email me, please.
Now that you're done whoring yourself out, what's the story?
No, we're not done yet. We got to this comic stop. This is what this is. It's story time. What do you mean? Listen,
Yeah,
if we can't divulge into her backstory because of a crime, we have to talk about the lighthearted thing done.
Okay. Calm down.
The guy didn't know who it was. The girl was holding a comic hand because it was oh, I'm here. I might as well get something that's. Put that shit back.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not.
I watched the big. The minute should be. Oh, you're not first. Anyway, back to Reddit. Here we go. This is.
You're not a real person.
You're not a real person. All right. So, top result. This was 11 years ago by the ghost of an N. Lil. The first local game store I ever went to had great prices and a great community. Ended up shutting down because they were selling promos. Oh, that's fucked up. You know what promos are?
Yeah, it's the little free things you give out, but they're worth money nowadays.
Selling them.
Mm-hmm.
The second local game store was overpriced. Had rude players in the owner. The owner was an asshole. Prizes were only awarded to first place. That sucks. That's for tournament.
Yeah.
Everyone else got nothing except the promos they were obligated to receive by one of my more competitive friends. Would joke that he was a planeswalking Robin Hood. Would go there for FNM. Local division of wiped the floor with the assholes, then ran and attended taking their prizes. The new and friendlier players. That's pretty fucking tight. Imagine showing up to a tournament you know is filled with assholes, giving out your prize packs to the major. That's what that.
Yes, that's the way that it should be done. There shouldn't be. It shouldn't be.
I'm fine with prize pools, but you should have it.
Stuff
you should
happening.
have it for everyone, because it is a big deal to, especially for introvert in general kind of game. I went to. I played Warhammer full. I played Yu-Gi-Oh, and Magic Cube's been mostly here at home, but local tournament. And you know, you run into your people who are like, oh, I played this deck because it's the fucking strongest deck. I check the fucking Reddits every day, make sure that I'm playing the most up-to-date cards. I run 3 copies of the best cards in all my decks. And I don't fucking play like that. I'm like, I like the giant dragon. I'm gonna play that bitch because it resonates with my soul. I won a couple games. I went to my locals with it. But it was the people who were also playing decks like that made my time fun. The people with the little Exodia miniature that they put next to their card table that gave them spiritual energy. I think that's the kind of card.
Oh no, Ichigo's gonna kill me.
That's the kind of that's the kind of game, and not the big titty anime mats. That's a different story. We'll get into it later. You take the prize and giving out. Okay, the third local game store was extremely small.
Stop shouting people out.
I can't. What this is. The third local game store was extremely small. My girlfriend and I took a trip up to check it out. It was the size of a living room. With barely any product alone, let alone single. The whole time I looked at single or individual cards that go through and rail or they're less. The whole time I looked at singles, the owner had his bare feet up on the counter. A Doom on his lap. There. If it hadn't been for the fact that he had a exclusive cards I needed, I would have walked right back out. That is fucking rancid.
Yeah, a lot of times the people that are running those things, and especially in the case of like the one that we had down here, it was like somebody else's shop, and like they were related to the owner, and that they were only there to help run the store while he wasn't there.
Oh,
And they don't actually care about the store.
so
They're just there for a paycheck,
talking about the one
which
by
is
Ollie's.
whatever. Yes.
So I don't feel bad. That was just a guy doing his friend a favor. They were. I do know actually.
That was
know
his
why-
brother.
Actually, know why he was doing. Because his brother was at the convention, running their.
Fuck you too!
Is that what I said?
That's
I don't
Dan's.
remember.
Yeah, I was in there before you got in there. Dance, thank you for the bits.
What's up, Dans? Thank you for the bits.
Yeah, bare feet up on the counter. That's fucking gross. I'm not going in. I wouldn't go quite as far as saying like I'd take a picture to prove it happened. I'd probably dip and never come back. Think that's real?
Yeah, that sounds real. Oh, that sounds real. Yeah,
Subbed.
it's all believable. Hey, there's the sub sound. I thought you said you subbed yesterday. How could you sub today? What is going on, Cat Mac? How you doing?
We are doing better.
Today, Red and I are going to talk about dumb stuff on in real life.
Oh. That was the third game.
Oh no.
Yep.
Yeah, I almost died.
Oh, you're playing.
I know.
Let's see. The fourth local game store had a large selection of those rarities, which is video. There was a first time I saw a Black Lotus, which I think sign of a collector of the Black Lotus. They even had a binder exclusively for misprints and strange cards. I had those. I had the Topps Pokemon stuff, where it was a picture of the Pokemon and then like a kind of thing. I had 57 of them, something along those lines. Might still have a few.
You subbed last night? Then how come it just went on down? Jeez.
But misprints and the Japanese versions of, because they. The biggest problem was getting their attention. My girlfriend and I spent 30 minutes trying to get an appointment about an albino that I've been just behind them. They were too caught up seeing.
There's no, I already don't believe this. Why? Because if 30 minutes to get somebody's no, just yo. If you want business, let's go.
Okay, so hang on.
Like after the first few times that you talk to somebody, nah.
Everyone's an introvert.
I understand that.
And
if somebody at a store is ignoring you for 30, you don't shop there.
hang on.
That is.
It has a reason they were being ignored.
Okay, what's the reason?
They were too caught up in what the regulars had opened older packs now. So their friends were opening up boosters.
They prioritize customers, yes.
Right, so that's shitty, but kind of understand. It's a game store.
No.
Some of what it is they're busy with another
It doesn't matter if your
customer.
friends are in the store or not. You have to.
Yeah.
If you're running a store, you're running a store. Period. Like you go do your job.
They were too caught
Shame
up.
on them.
A group of 5 to 6.
Shame on everybody in that story.
A group of 5 or 6 people formed behind the counter, waiting for them to come over and help them. I'm normally an extremely patient and understanding person. Waiting for over an hour just to make a sale is ridiculous. I didn't have any albino cards. I was willing to pay a lot of money. Check out their review. A lot of people were saying that they were biased towards certain regulars. To screw over anyone new to the store. Wow. That's fucked. They have intro decks at the store, but to tell people to buy shit they don't need. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you.
Yeah, right on, Cat Mac.
Ow.
Make
So,
sure I can actually see this.
Intentionally
I can.
misleading new fucking. They have
Yes.
intro decks at the store to tell people to buy the shit they don't need. Like, oh, you're trying to learn how to play the game? To make a deck from scratch. I recommend getting a Rotofellow's Silk Library Life from. Be good enough to start with some inner games. That is fucked. Telling them to buy like meta card. Or they're just getting a starter.
Yeah, he's making sales.
That's. I mean.
You entertain me? That's what she said to you?
It's a polyester throne.
Dance, Wisconsin boy, dance.
That's for me. The fifth and my current local is great, but they had a rough beginning. They would let their pets in the stores, and dogs would urinate on the white storage box. A few weeks later, and the store
Gross.
up around. Everything's spotless, and they have 90%. They have 90% of singles people and both the shop and owner community. Shop owner and community are extreme. That's. I'll answer. Yeah, good. So, which one was the worst one? See, I don't. It's a tie for me between.
So somebody got reviews and actively
Flip the shit around.
made the flip the shit around. That's good. The waiting for somebody to come and
I don't care.
like
about
help you at a desk or something like that, then
that. I don't.
it's vinyl, she says.
I've only posted my chairs in the finest of babies.
Baby seal faces.
I club them to death by. I think the worst one. First one. I think the feet thing is gross. I just wouldn't go back there. But I think it's the shitty underselling of new players. Is yeah, you
Yep.
need to buy need to buy like the they're just selling someone. It's a store owner, they know they don't need that. Just give them a starter deck. The starter deck comes with instructions and tools to help you along your journey.
Yeah, and usually is like half the amount as far as like
As far as building your own deck or something.
price goes. Well, no, building your own deck is expensive. Commanders are usually about $70.
70 to
And starter commander I think is like 30. Yeah, it's good decision, Red. Good job, bud. Keep your mouth shut.
Now you can see. I don't know. I think the get around the prize pool. I like the Robin Hood guy.
The only way, and this is actually true for small businesses as it is for any of the bigger businesses as well. If you don't do business there, they don't have a business. That's all that is.
I feel a lot of days, especially it is so bad with scalping right now. People will not even a question of availability.
The problem with that is that scalping online is still a real thing too, because they've
Oh,
got
no.
bots that just auto purchase a whole bunch of crap.
I think that they hated. There was several businesses got hit, waited, and broke out the class parts. Which I don't know if I sent that.
Not that it makes it okay, but in those particular cases, those businesses are insured. They'll get the money for them back.
Yeah, but
It's just
it's terrible.
yeah, it's shitty.
Emotionally, like if you know you're being stalked outside your fucking store and they're coming 5 minutes after you, that's emotional. That they're targeting your business, not just the.
Oh, it means that they were customers.
It means that they fucking. So it's different than, robbing a. Was this? You don't get a lot of that outside, especially for isolated or very niche. Posture check, hydrate. I got you. Yeah, that was the top result.
This party's getting
I'm gonna go to
crazy.
another one.
Let's rock.
Yeah.
Game.
Dealer's choice, bud.
What is the best dad joke of all time? I saved this 5 minutes ago when Zero was in the bathroom. anytime we're driving and I see a bunch of cows, I always say, "Look, a flock of cows." One of the kids heard of cows. Dad. Of course, I've heard of them. There's a flock of them right over there.
Oh god. That's bad. That's Fargo level bad.
Do you want more?
Yes, I don't know why we're doing dad jokes.
I don't know. You're like, oh, Red, pick everything. And I'm like, what was it? What is your best story from Ask Reddit? This is a question posed by somebody once told me, what is your best deed? Post 8. And we will sort by top. We'll do best for me. I was a DM for my first and only D&D game. I had no idea what I was doing, not being bothered by official. I decided to create a ranging provided map for guidance. We mostly winged it, as one does. Started with a package being delivered by a caravan on a... The two players decided to be raiders. The other decided to be a monk, who had hitched a ride with the caravan. One thing led to another, and the ragtag group stole and then finished delivering the package, which was an artifact that housed the soul of a dead god. The owner of that package turned out to be an evil necromancer.
Always a dead god.
They thwarted the necromancer. Triple turn of events, one decided to attempt to finish off the dead god. Smashed the artifact against the ground, released the soul, and brought about a point. Out of my...
Why is it? I wonder why it's the only one.
My first campaign ever. A party of... one of whom was Minotaur. Incredibly strong, but very dull and clumsy. But very dull and... A battle... a chasm against the mage who cast off an explosion that blinded the party. Not the Minotaur, because on his previous turn he headbutted an enemy, but fell flat on his face. Dexterity check. Minotaur fell down and fucking flashback. So one of our blinded mages managed to kill that mage and the last remnants of his minions. Our next step was to cross the chasm to get to a small town where we could restore everyone's vision. Fortunately, a rickety bridge was the only way across. There was a sign of the bridge, of the chasm, by the entrance to the bridge that's important. Unfortunately, because everyone was blinded, our thick-headed Minotaur had to read. Rolled a natural 1. Our DM said, you failed to read the sign. The attempt itself makes you very dizzy. Roll for dexterity. Rolled a natural 1. That's... Really? Party of 6 people, they're all blind and they need a seeing eye Minotaur, and the Minotaur walks to death. That's
I have a problem with
instant.
I have an active problem with DMs that do things like, okay, you need to read the sign that's coming up. It's like roll a d20 and then like you roll like a low. Let's say like you roll under 5, like, oh, you can't read. And it's like, why did I just stop being able to read all of a sudden? Like, why wouldn't I be able to have like a common skill that I already have? Or why would I be rolling to see if I can read? Now, if there was like a difficult thing, like there's smoke in the air, you got to make sure that you know how accurate the thing. They're not gonna understand. If it's just like roll to read,
if your character has an intelligence of 5 or less, then maybe they have to read.
Listen, you can be a barbarian and have reading skills.
Yes, but that doesn't mean the barbarian's a moron, right? If the character is dumb, if it's just blatantly dumb, then yes, they should.
If you're playing an ogre, and there's something written in common,
yeah,
then I 100%.
But if the ogre is 100%. Dumb for ogres, he should have to roll if his intelligence is... If he's dumb, if he legitimately doesn't know how to read, the sign is hard to read, and he needs to try, right?
Yes.
I'm not sure that.
Yeah. But like if you're just a human barbarian,
just a dude,
okay?
then yeah, it's not an issue.
Yeah. Absolutely. Or like hey, there's a door in front of you. roll to see if you can open it. I don't understand. Like, did I forget how to open a door?
So
I
situation
don't-
immediately a situation like that, the door is locked. Maybe you'll get past it. Just that's what that kind of thing is. There's times where critical fails don't really mean. There was in our campaign we're playing Ghosts of Zolmarshall. But there was a time where our fighter and our warlock were interrogating a homeless person about it disappearing. They were trying to intimidate, and so I don't know if they crit failed or rolled, but they were like doing a show of force. And what they did was, instead of, you kick his fucking head open, I had them misplace their foot and they just kicked that hole in the side of a building.
Mm-hmm.
The level of failure is entirely dependent on the DM in this. I think it's a bit extreme to say, oh, your Minotaur is so brain dead it misreads a sign and walks into a fucking insta-kill chasm. That's kind of fucked up. I like instant kill mechanics as long as they're properly.
We've played games that have really bad ones. Like, was it the Song of Madness or whatever it was?
So the Divinity 2. Divinity
Why
2 had
interrogate a homeless person? Sometimes the homeless person's actually a dragon in disguise.
Sometimes that homeless person was a bad guy. He was like a vagrant. This specific one was a. I don't know. They didn't really get to it. Active member game, but that guy specifically was a smuggler and like animal poacher, blatantly breaking the law and like selling animals, killing animals. And they're like friends with a treant. Maybe don't fuck with the wildlife. The treant's got a personal vendetta against this guy. Sometimes homeless people are assholes, and it's not about them being, it's about them being. But you want to keep doing D&D? Sometimes these will be good.
For a bit, sure.
I'm playing with my first D&D. Made our way into an underground cave. We were in trouble as we had one boss hot on our heels. Had found the room we were looking for that held really powerful armor and a base. The only problem was it was guarded by a spectator.
It's like a beholder.
It's a downscaled beholder. Giant floating eye creature. Now, being the cleric, I tried to talk them out of fighting it. They outnumbered me, so we got ready to fight. A few turns in, I'm already worried because this is going south. I decided to cast Blindness on it, which usually isn't a great spell because it's easy to break and most creatures can come. But I'm desperate and I really want to know what happens when you. Which is a really good idea. I cast the spell and roll the dice, and it's effective. Then, spectator disappears. We're now freaking out. This is a super powerful attack tactic. We grab the magical items and stand in a very intense defensive circle, waiting for it to come back. Or did. Turns out, when you cast Blindness on a giant eyeball, it immediately automatically thinks the battle is over and sort of leaves. And that's how I, a first time, level 3 the boss. Hell yeah.
That's good. I like that. So I think that players should be rewarded for being clever. Like if you're going to have like, let's say, scarecrows, just so that I'm gonna pull out of nowhere.
Out of the ether,
And then they're smart enough to take the scarecrows and burn them all. They shouldn't be punished for that action.
I think maybe
was this
and make sure that
I think the players handled the encounter fantastically,
especially since they won.
Shouldn't have been punished. I was punished.
You were punished? This is a you story?
I was punished.
I thought this was a story completely out of the ether. I don't know what you.
By my DM for being clever.
Yeah.
I can't hear you. I'm being attacked.
Okay. Let me know when you're done being attacked.
Sorry, go ahead.
Alright. Do a couple more and then we'll finish up and move on. I was during a Pathfinder campaign. I was playing a level 5 half-elf. We're heading to a spot. When we got there, our large ice wyvern had wrecked the place. Also because, well, I, being the smart nature-loving guy that I am, able to determine this ice wyvern was fire damage. So I dipped my arrows in lamp oil and lit them on fire before wyvern. What? We were getting our asses handed to it. Wyvern was much stronger than anything we had faced beforehand. Our GM knew this. He had barrels of gunpowder in a building for us to find in battle. Forethought. Like that. Our druid ran into one of the buildings and saw the gunpowder. You know, the problem is, in this world, gunpowder was not a widely known invention, which is something that a lot of DMs do. They will set specific technological stuff. There's no way to fly unless magic. There's no, like, dwarven, that kind of thing. No guns. Age of Steel.
Artificer face.
There was a note next to the barrel that said, "Caution." The druid that I'm shooting flame arrows comes up with a bright idea. Wyvern was directly outside the house. He opened a window and rolled the barrel directly on the wyvern's legs. He then shouts to me, "Shoot it!" Note, he's only 5 feet away from the barrel. Oh, point, I paused the game. Wait, my character has no idea what this barrel is, correct? Yes, this is true. My character has no idea what this will do. All he notices is a big barrel getting rolled out of a window with a familiar voice yelling at him to shoot it. Oh god, yeah. That is correct. The druid doesn't know what is about to happen either, right? Has an idea how much they... Okay then, to avoid metagaming, I immediately aiming arrow at the... The shot hit the barrel, which then exploded. Our GM decided that the barrel will deal 10d6 damage. That the size of the explosion will be dependent on the damage amount of damage. Rolled the d6s and managed to get 7 6s, a 5, and 2 3s. For a total of 53 fire damage with level 5. So
Jesus.
That
is a lot.
A lot. 56. This explosion turns out to be massive. Since the ice wyvern was weak to fire, he took double damage. Dragon got completely blown apart, sending body parts flying. The house the druid was hiding in also got completely demolished. The druid and his familiar were both blown into the wreckage and unconscious. No severe damage to many other buildings. The town that we just tried to save is now completely in shambles. Quite a few villagers were dead or dying. We basically nuked this peaceful village. Rip little town. That is, and yeah, that's probably the proper rule. Again, it depends on the world that DM has set out.
6 days to live.
I
balls.
think the biggest issue I have it, you guys don't know what potions are available.
Yeah, see, I had sent you some stuff about like putting in like a discount bin at the potion store.
Yeah, the randomly affects.
Like that does like has random effects where, because like he like the dude forgot what he put in there. Hey, if you're chilling in my chat and you want to help out, this is a hardcore run. I could use supplies, and you can give them to me using your channel points.
I think potions are the way to go. I'm not a huge fan of wild. Intentionally.
Wild magic is deliberately hard to balance, so I kind of like it for that reason.
Yeah, but imagine though, like it's your first time. Just what? Oh yeah, death magic. All right, womp womp. Oh, guess I'll be on my way. All right.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just what it is.
I mean, all right. Let's check some subreddits. I grabbed by the asshole.
Yeah, let's do Am I the Assholes? I like those.
All right. Do you want to do hot or top? Hot is like
Do the best of.
top. All right. This is the top. Oh, it's top for today. Am I the asshole for guilting my family about? Hold on to your butts. This one's. My family are all staying at my. Oh. One sibling wants. One for them. 5-year-old. Fucking kid.
What for the 3-year-old?
One for a 5-year-old and different rooms? Let me start this over. My family are all staying at my parents' next siblings. We're gonna assume we're all like in their are all insisting they can't share rooms with their children. One sibling wants 3 rooms. One for them and one for their 5-year-old, one for their 3-year-old. The other siblings said they need one for them and one for their 9-month-old as they won't sleep hot in his. Now he's trained. So they won't even sleep in the same room. Therefore, this means that my parents are saying they will just sleep on this sofa, give their room to my sister. I feel it's ridiculous. One of the little ones will be in a crib in a room with an unused double bed. I am staying in a hotel nearby with my child and husband, as our little one doesn't sleep well and we don't want to be the reason everyone is. Shout out my sleep streamers. I told them this is ridiculous, someone should share a room with their child, as my poor parents in their 70s shouldn't be sleeping on the sofa. They think I don't understand, but I'm being an asshole by guilting them. That I'm not staying there, so I shouldn't have an opinion. Therefore, I'm the asshole. Note, this is only for
I don't think he's an asshole. I think his siblings are assholes.
siblings. That one's cut and dry.
Yeah.
Edit. Okay, it's clear to me I'm not being rude by suggesting I'm not the asshole. Go to my hotel and sleep back and stay out of it. Those kids. I think the adults could be willing to same room with a baby, but a 5-year-old and 3, absolutely. Especially since there's a room that's being a bunk.
Yeah, seriously.
Kids love bunk beds. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's a sibling. Siblings are assholes. Although that's really not that bad. Like I just that's just dumb. The grandparents are okay with sleeping on a couch. I think that maybe you should just mind your own business. But yes, the siblings are definitely an asshole.
Did you hear Zero Cuts? If you hit the cursed channel point redeem button within 2 seconds, Zero will donate $1 to stackup.org. I don't have that problem.
Yes,
Fuckity
I
fuck
will.
fuck shit fuck fuck. Alright, next one. My bulky nectarine 514. Am I the asshole for telling my brother he has to buy my half of our inherited home? Ooh, this one's rough because it's inheritance. Have you ever had to deal? buying myself.
No, but I know how it works. When you do like a lot of the finance stuff, it comes up quite often because you're building out estates and stuff like that. So I'm familiar.
It's rough. I think it's rougher for a lot of the time. I'm a person who collects a lot of physical. I like owning things, collectibles, comics, and books. I think if I were to pass, I want someone who cares, someone who cares about those things as well. Get them. But when it's something that's less material, when it's something home, something that has severe sentiment, I think that's where families. Especially when it's not like, oh, your grandma wanted
with
you to have
houses,
this.
with houses, it's weird.
It's
because,
like if it's especially if it's a childhood home where they were and you knew they were with their lives, you're like this. You'll think of them.
So yeah, when it's got you some level 18 spiritual. Hey, right on. I think that when it comes down to homes, if it's not written in the will, it's just like, hey, we're leaving the house to our kids.
Yeah, it's just
It should
something-
just be sold.
it's
Like, period. It should be sold. Like, no arguments, no nothing. Just sell it, split the money. Period. Because one of them is going to be like, oh, well, I want to keep it. And the other one's going to be like, oh, I want to get rid of it. And just to avoid it,
buy them out.
when it's left in a will and it's not, yeah, either buy it out so that you can have what you want, or it gets sold and you guys go your own way. And then there should be the only two options. It should be something that whoever wants to live in it should have to buy out the other half from the other person, because it's not just one person's, it is two persons. And when you're dealing with that, that's just fair.
But especially when it's something so.
Yeah, it's something that some people like want it for nostalgia reasons. Like, I grew up in the house. I don't want to.
I still think of my grandmother. I can vividly. It wasn't sold to someone else. I would have, later in life liked.
No.
Let me also telling my brother he has to buy my half inherited money. My brother, who. Oh shit! Fuck.
What'd you do?
Nothing. I cast it. My brother, 51, living in my dad's shop. Granted, all of us kids and friends have, but we all pay rent, bills, and property. Brother, on the other hand, not paid a dime. Oh, hang on. Let me start. Brother, 51, living in my dad's shop. Granted, all of us kids and friends have, but we all paid rent, bills. My brother, on the other hand, has not paid a dime. Dad ever. He's lived with my parents his entire life, other than the 7 years. Always been a big sport. Works and gets paid very well, but my mom still manages. Anytime parents. Anyway, my parents have recently passed. Both have inherited the house. Refused to pay for his bill and property tax. Live with me. Mortgage and other things of my own. Told him he can't. My half of the house. Griffith said that I'm being. Why should he? Am I the ass?
Who was the house left to in that story?
Both of them.
Both of them? Push to sell the house and then just split the house and be done with it. Either one of them buys it out or the other one pays to keep it. But yeah, no, just that needs to be sold. That's
being a problem.
Yeah, no, immediately get a lawyer, because the other guy, especially in the situation that's in there, then no, get a lawyer. Because first off, the other guy's not going to be able to afford a lawyer, to fight it. But yeah, that's something that was left to you by your parents, and if he's been like that his entire life, then yeah, no, it's time to give him his half of it and move on.
My friend and I. All right. By Barbaloa. Was I being the asshole if I sold my? I said immediately.
Nope.
Immediately.
Nope.
Uh,
Absolutely not. Nope. If they're not going to pay for something and you bought it for them and the agreement was that they were going to pay for
yeah,
it, you should
especially if you're
absolutely
like,
sell
hey,
it
cover
because
me
it's
for
your money.
something. It's very
It's
much
your ticket, not theirs.
it's cut and dry.
Yep.
My friend and I bought tickets.
Unless I'm missing something there.
But yeah, there's a whole story based, and by the asshole, it is just a sentence. Nah, I think he's okay. My friend and I bought tickets to see My Chemical Romance in a few months, right? I set aside money to buy both. I don't like them. Black Parade's fine. Okay?
Why?
I just personally don't enjoy their music. I think it's serviceable and other people can like it. My friend and I bought tickets to see My Chemical. Set aside money to buy both tickets, and that it was about $270 for both. And she owes me
So far, it's just more of an asshole.
For both, which means she owed me off. We're both college students. I have expensive grad school. Afford to go to this conference. I bought these tickets back in November, and she promised to pay me back then after her next payment. Lo and behold, it's now February. I have yet to receive a few deadlines, asking for consistently, not trying to be annoying. Making at the time, I watched her get a $100 tattoo, getting another one next week. Tired of being out this kind of cash. I'm tired of these. I know she's not. To me, can't afford this. I'm tempted. That'd be wrong.
I agree. Nope. Sell it. That's still cut and dry for me. Sell it. I would have to be completely honest, I would have stopped asking after the first tattoo.
Yeah, I mean,
and I would have sold it. And when they said, "Why did you sell it?" I'd be like, "Because you chose to get a tattoo instead of paying me back." And then what can you actually say to that? Like,
especially when you got other, it's something that's on your mind. Hey, you said you'd pay me back. What was the timeline?
yeah, you said you would pay me back within the next paycheck, and you didn't.
How many months? Not that. Ignoring the tattoo, how many months do you? $135.
I think you give a month. If they're your friend, I think you give a month. I think you have 1 month. Okay, cool. You can't do it this paycheck. I get it.
Yeah,
cool.
Especially
You can hit me up the next free paycheck that you got.
You know they're working. They're working. They have the money.
Yeah.
It's not even.
And they're communicating.
The
Yeah, and you're communicating the issue. Like you're communicating, hey, I am short. I have not forgotten about you. I just need a little bit longer to pay it back. Then you're fine. Whatever. Like I think that you should be given the extra time. But outside of that, fuck 'em.
The honesty, especially with finances. So
I think for me, it just like I don't give a fuck what you're doing with your money. Like I don't care. But if you communicate, hey, I understand that I made this arrangement with you. I am not going to be able to uphold my end of that arrangement right now. Is it okay if we work something out for later? And for me, it's like, yeah, cool, whatever. I don't care. Thank you for letting me know so that I can plan accordingly. That's just mutual fucking respect. And I feel like personally, I feel like a lot of people don't have that shit no more. In my personal life, I feel like there's a huge lack of it with the people that I surround myself with.
An alarming amount. I personally don't. But like, in the mindset where anyone who takes pride in that, have ties with them. That is not a person.
Is doing it deliberately? No.
But yeah, where it's just like, I know. Get away. It's the thing where, or you'll see this with the horrible parents, where they will take money that was their kids and use it for their own.
Oh
personal-
yeah. So my I have family that did that to me, where they're like, okay, well, this is yours, and we're gonna sell it, and then the money's gonna go to you, and then I never see it. Can I borrow $10,000? I'll pay you back in about 20 years. Am I communicating clear enough? Yeah, absolutely. So you're saying, hey, I want to borrow X amount of money, and you're saying I'm going to pay it back in X amount of time. And then I can take it into consideration of, will I see this money again? How is their financial situation? Do I trust this person enough? And then I can decide if I'm going to do that. I'm not going to give you 10 grand because I don't know where you're going to be in 20 years.
I'm back out here pimping.
Yeah, she's out here trying to hustle, man.
Why you gotta do that? Homesick delivery.
Like, I know where you live now, but then you could just like, you know,
$10,000. I'm out.
$10,000 is a lot, yeah.
I'm back. Savant out here hustling. Alright, I'm going to have a I've never
What? You could move. You know, you might move to another state. Pack up and leave. And then I won't know where you're at.
gonna come back under
How do I collect? You could always hit my kids up for it. Yes, literally. Because that's when I become a loan shark. Where's my money at?
That's the Blake Wilson.
Get calls from your kids, like, hey, there's this guy here. He took my arm.
He blacks out the window when he stands in front of it. He's just sitting there intimidating me. Yes, Spider-Man. Alright, you want more Am I the Asshole? Let's keep going. I like this one. I like the...
Yeah, this one's good.
There's... am I the asshole for making everyone but my younger sister?
We're doing what?
Am I the... This is from Fun 3077. Am
I
I
know
the
them.
asshole for making food for everyone but my... Oh yeah, I'm sure Guardian Angel Zero. Not
You've
Archangel.
painted me in such a light with your... Yeah, that's fine. I'm not a bad guy. I tried to be a very good person. I don't like being fucked with.
I do like fun.
And not get my money back? That's fucking with me.
Like they recognize you from stories and descriptions. It's Zero, and you're like, my skin is cold. Just levitating towards them. Look, he's getting pretty close. Oh my god. Am I the asshole for making food for everyone but my younger? Immediately.
Depends on the reason.
I'm the asshole. I, a female, 16, have a younger sister, 11. We have a very strong... Okay. Immediately, 11-year-old bratty little... Okay? Nothing
Probably doesn't mean you treat them badly, but go on.
strong, sorry, very strong personality.
Mm-hmm.
He often speaks without thinking, which causes us to pump. I know that. She said that I smell, my breath stink, that I'm a goody two. This stuff they're building. Often when called out, she just says it slipped out or gets upset when asked to do things, but doesn't doesn't want to do. Almost under her breath, or I'd asked her a question or spoken to her, according to my search. Or I'll ask her meaning in my game. Heck, kill. Or I'll ask
Hang on
her
a second, I'm reconnecting. Damn. My shit twice now in the last like month. I've had it where like it kicks me and it says invalid stream key, and I'm not quite sure why. It happened after the update for OBS. It happened with the update for OBS. Hang on a sec.
Fuck them.
I feel like my computer is running that enhanced broadcast thing again, and I don't want it to. If it does it again, I'm gonna stop what I'm doing and check. But for right now, it looks like everything's reconnected.
Ready? Ad break. Oh, they don't get to. I'm here to do something for me. Goes in with. She doesn't have to do. Anyway, I've done the same for her. What gets me the most though is the first one asks someone. Oh, the first one asks for someone to do something for her, buy her something or give her something. Which behaves like having nothing. Behaves like having to. Tell system.
I'm playing nice background music. That's just the game. I don't even see the game making that much noise. I think you're talking about Red.
Yeah, she quick to ask for favors, hates giving favors. But don't get me wrong,
Yep,
I've tried
she's a bitch.
Yeah. 11. Okay, we'll get there.
You can be a young bitch.
I'm aware that, yeah, children suck. Don't get me wrong, I've tried calmly explaining why it's hurtful, text and in person. I've yelled and argued. I've got a laundry list that I can't win with you. That you want to keep trying if you know you aren't going to win. This really snarky tone. I told my mom too. She said that you force people to change. It's valid. I don't think it's fair for me to be disrespected because that's just. Hey, I was making our babies in the house. My siblings were family friends, so they can fund. So our host asked.
All right, so 1 second. I gotta drop stream real quick. It's not working right.
Love you.
Yeah, it's not picking up Discord at all anymore. It is a beta thing, so we're gonna just try redoing it. So, boop. This and go here, and then go to Discord. Okay, go ahead and talk.
Talking about new video on it. Want to check out my new YouTube? I'm gonna post a link here. Pop.
Picking it up at all.
Ow.
Alright, I'm gonna restart Discord real quick.
Check out a YouTube. Check out. Later today, I am going to be streaming Arkham Asylum, the first canonical game. Play the pre, and we did this. Excited about it. Lunch.
Hey, Mac, I'm gonna be a second. Ah, I see the problem. Can you still hear me? Cool. I don't think we'll have a problem after this. We'll find out, though. It'll be good. Alright, cool. Now that everybody that was hanging out here is completely gone.
Really?
Accidentally hit the exit button in my game. Yes, really, everybody left. That's okay. Refreshed. Welcome back. Should be better now? This is the new computer, so there's some settings I think I'm going to work out a little bit later. Go ahead and restart the game. Okay, well, since we're already here then, I'm going to go ahead and stop my stream and I'm going to restart my connection. Something is wrong. If you were still live and you want to continue that story, go ahead. I can still answer.
Hey, I was making breakfast for myself. On again. Then I was making breakfast for myself. There are babies in the house, not my secret. We can find our own. Our host asked me them to. I did, and I want some. Can you make me some? I told her no. That she had 2 more than welcome to make. My mom said that I'd better make everyone's. And I said, I'm more than happy to make anyone wants some. Making them, but I'm not making any sister that don't do things like me. Rolled her eyes at me, fairly clearly said about this. Didn't make her any toward her. Sat down, glaring at me. I was cooking. I'm wondering if I was a little too. It keeps going. Damn.
You shouldn't be opinion. Somebody's gonna be disrespectful to you and you don't want to deal with it. Don't deal with that.
Audio keeps. That is a.
Oh, you might.
Now I'm wondering if I was being a little too harsh. The answer. Edit because I feel it's important. She doesn't just disrespect me. Really listen to my mother, and I kind of just does whatever she wants. And that she's. No, fuck them kids. A life lesson. Especially pointing it out at this early an age. Aware of what. Edit too. My mom agreed with me not making anything. I told her I was doing things for disrespectful people. Out of like, but all your words are not. That one. That is. I don't know. There's much I can do about that. Not happy. Kids suck. Don't make shitty people. Oh, no. Kamek says my words keep cutting out. That's. What's up? Like that? That's just shut the fuck up. Your experience is tactical issue, but if you stay and bear with us, shortly, anytime, with Jazz, we'll get more. Huh? Kamek, audio test. What thing? This is. Hear me, Kamek, you're doing audio for us. Hear me, let me know. As
All right, can you hear me?
no, it's buffering sometimes. That is unfortunately our satellite.
All right, so it looks like I'm back up on my end.
More words.
Yeah, now it looks like my connection's holding without a problem. How are you? Do you have any dropped frames?
No. Sure.
No dropped frames. That's so weird. That's so weird because there's not a cloud. I went outside to check. Like, there's not a cloud in the sky. Like, we're not. It legit just had to have been like a satellite thing. No, let me get this up here so that I can actually see chat. Ready, bed? Looks like I'm green across the board, so I'm good to go.
Fitting to. How's the volume for the? Is it noticeable when I'm?
Ah, shit.
Oh wait, I dropped an orange. I dropped an orange. There is a little buffering.
Yeah. Yeah, it is shared chat. Oh no, it's not shared chat. We dropped that too because we stopped. So give me a sec. Let me go ahead and redo that. Boop doop. There we go. That is now done. There we go.
Cat back look.
Let me.
I have cats too.
Issues gonna get
We're
me
just still
killed.
cutting-
Your word just still cutting it out.
I just dropped a red connection.
I mean, it fixed on our end, so maybe whatever's happening is gonna fix on your end too. What I'm thinking is that it's I think that it's doing an update. I think that's downloading an update because it often does that.
Oh cat.
Let's see if I can get this going to where it's not going to crash this time. God, I love tech issues. Good all weekend, and then I immediately try to do something new, and it's just like, no, we're not used to this. We're
No.
not going to do this. Good. And I join. It looks like it's still good on my end. Can you hear me, Red? Cool. Your connection leveled? Good.
I don't know. Get an egg?
And I've just been killed on hardcore because of tech issues. That's great. Oh, I hate that. I immediately hate that. That's great. Okay. Respawn me right where I died. Because it's hardcore, I lost all of my levels, all of my research, or lost all my points, lost everything. God damn.
He has been here 3 real days, IRL day. Painting day.
It's paying rent.
I have a. internet. Once they go through the portal, they become passive unless you hit them. So, progress in hell. I don't know. Through the beds. So mostly it's just fine. I made this deal.
Ooh, okie dokie.
I want to make a tree. Make an area. Yesterday I
feel like beating things with a steel pipe would work faster than this. All right, so what was up with that? I think that girl was an asshole. The little kid.
yeah, I mean,
And I think that if she continues to allow those little
It's
kids to
important
do that,
that
then it's just gonna grow into it. Yep.
it's as long as they're not a psychopath, people use actually harming them.
That just sounds like she was being babied because she's probably the younger one, the last kid.
Older kids rise up. Oldest child.
Okay, what's the next one?
Have to give a second. Alright! Am I the... So I went out of my way to go find this one. Oh, I dropped my... am I the asshole for touching my auntie's crystal when she started performing a ritual on me? After me saying no multiple times, and now she has to cleanse the crystal.
Yeah, if you're saying no to something and somebody's doing it anyway, then that's just fuck that person. Fuck that person for not respecting boundaries. Doesn't matter what it is.
I'm an atheist. Pause
Well,
that for- I'm gonna
I'm
pause
sorry,
that,
what?
so I'm gonna. We need to unpack that for a second.
What was that?
Oh, this is gonna be good. I'm an atheist Jew.
Okay.
I believe some scripture in a metaphorical sense, but I'm a pragmatist. That if something works for you, it works for you. Doesn't you? Comrade Paul. Hold up. Oh my god. What's up, Paul? You got a question? Question in the back over there? What's up? How can we help you?
Anyway, continue. Let's not focus on that. Go on.
I'm a pragmatist.
They've got their own belief system and gotcha. Go ahead.
I'm a
I just don't know
pragmatist.
what to call it.
A pragmatist and I think it's they grew up in a Jewish home. They themselves.
Yes, I got the issues. Go on.
Whatever works for you works for you. Doesn't quit it. I don't believe spiritualism are to calm reading for both the participant and the participant practitioner. I believe the practice to be closer linked to bad than person. Quit it. Works for you. Good. Great. Just my aunt knows how I feel, but brought out a crystal pendulum with answers in a circle and asked me to. I said no. Stop it. Not healthy for me. I don't want to do it. Said, never mind. I'll ask a question for you on your behalf. Proceeded to hold it up in front of me. I was literally physically cornered so that I couldn't remove myself from that area of the room. Backed her into a corner of her room. Yes.
Yep.
I couldn't remove myself from that area of the room, nor was she listening. I grabbed the crystal to stop whatever was going on, out saying I touched it, and it'll take her ages now to cleanse it. I didn't know anything about this. I don't believe I've done anything wrong, but it has upset my aunt, which I'd never. I understand belief that despite me not believing respectful, I'd have grabbed the board instead if I. But I have just let her crack on with it and by the asshole. Then there is an edit after.
You could be just a big girl and get up and leave.
Can't.
If somebody has you pinned in a corner, like physically, has their hands on you,
So
then
it's
there's a
not
bigger
hands on
problem than just
Hands on
this.
anything? Like about grandma's house.
No, I don't give two shits. If I said no and you're not going to respect it, then why should I respect you or your boundaries?
Skur then throws his hand across the room. No, I don't respect
Listen,
you
if
or
she-
your
if she wants-
boundaries.
If she wants to play that game, we'll play that game. Like I don't care. No, I think that grandma should have been thrown. Throw grandma.
We advocate for throwing grandma. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, 100%.
Well,
If Auntie can't, what just happened? Oh, come on!
rights equal fights. Well, he's dealing
Oh,
with.
but if you're not gonna respect boundaries, all right? Why should I just
So I will say true.
I don't know.
Kill the chickens. Oh, sword. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Bad time to lag. Look away if you're squeamish. Gonna be a lot of dead chickens here in a minute. The jabs will do nothing to cover their screams. The culling has begun. Edit, to answer a few people's questions, an atheist Jew is someone who is ethnically Jewish but doesn't believe in God. I mention it because within Judaism it is forbidden to practice witchcraft or anything else apart from Judaism. In atheism, there's an aversion to practicing it isn't a reality or a game. To cancel each other out in this manner, but for me, both ideologies only reaffirm my reasoning not practicing. Especially if you're like openly adverse to it. She's like, no, I've been watching, I'm going to do witchy things at you. And I'm like, Grandma, no. Hit you in the mouth.
Listen, it doesn't. Hey, I don't know. Maybe I'm different, but like if I say to somebody, "Hey,
No means no.
I don't want you to do that, and you're going to force me to do that," and I say, "Hey, listen, you need to not do that, or things are going to escalate." She better count on things escalating.
Fucking doubling down. Bro grandma. Bro grandma right now.
Oh, grandma.
Bro
Yeah.
grandma. The carpet. Give me Minecraft tips.
Yeah, that's what Catmac just did. And it's a good one. And it's one that you should have already done.
I have. Not over here enough for it to matter. They've never let that many escape. Maybe 2 or and lagged out. I'm actually.
Yeah, no, that's Grandma. That's Auntie's fault, and Auntie deserved what she got. I hope that she touched all up on Auntie's crystal.
I have to cleanse this crystal over years of work. You're like, good bitch.
Mm-hmm. Good. Good. I hope every negative thing in me passed into your crystal.
I hope my
and now you can't crystal other people.
Alright.
I hope that everything has infested the crystals so bad that the next time you use it, demons. Demons. Just demons. I can't stand people who don't respect boundaries.
We're gonna go from trending to time. Go. I'm the asshole for telling my.
Why? How bad was it?
Do it. Red broke his
We
game.
don't need to. If
I'm
you say it's not good, it's not good. Red broke his game.
I'm all tapped. I'm looking at the. There you go. More chicken screaming. You wanted? Wanted, right? The sound of. You know her by name. Oh no.
Oh no.
The well cat. Sorry, I'll stop.
Stop.
Oh god,
The
it's
well.
Oh, I'm choking because of the curse. There's a tick down in the area as well. Yeah, that's their little pitter patter of their feet. I will do. Alright. You're making my game not work, chickens. I'll be back to kill you later. Here's the one I want your opinion if we should read it. Am I the asshole for telling my wife the lock on my daughter's door does not get removed when my brother-in-law and his daughters are out of the house?
Child safety is more important than anybody's comfort or anybody's like anything.
But if it's about child safety, someone should.
Child safety. Child safety is first. Period. Fucking period. There is absolutely no other answer to that.
You want to read this one?
I mean, you can, but I feel like we've already answered it.
I mean, I like the ones that are vague and nebulous. Or not vague. Can't tell. My brother-in-law, Tammy, lost his home after his death. Moved in with us, brought his daughters, Olivia and Sloane. Talking a child removes. No, putting a lock on the child's door.
I mean,
That they
removing hang on a sec. Okay, so read the actual "Am I an asshole?" line.
Am I the asshole for telling my wife the lock on my daughter's door does not get removed? My brother-in-law and his daughters are. So I think this is a lock inside the bedroom for the daughter.
This is so that she has a place to go and
Lock it.
yeah. Well, let's hear the entire
I don't
thing.
think it's an
first
outside
before-
lock. Like the daughter's not allowed to leave.
Yeah, no. Go ahead. Read the story. Read the story.
My brother-in-law, Sammy, lost his home shortly after. He moved in with us and brought his twin daughters, Olivia and Sloan, both 8. They brought them with a couple of months ago. His sister, my wife, and I have one daughter, Coach. She and her cousins aren't close, but they get along fine. Olivia and Sloan have no respect for Zoe's privacy. None. They used to walk into her room.
You good?
Okay, it sounded like the lock was outside the door. Yeah, no, like, that has nothing to do with the uncle. Don't lock your fucking kids in there. They're not a werewolves. Olivia and Sloan have no respect for Zoe's privacy. None. They walk into the room and take everything with their hands. Makeup, phone accessories, clothes, a laptop. Zoe complained a lot, and I've already asked the girls to respect Zoe's privacy and stop taking it. My wife and Sammy saw no issue with it. Wife and the brother-in-law, no issue. After all, they're girls, and this typical teenage girl behavior. I completely disagree. The last straw was when Zoe bought $1 MAC makeup that looked like a paint set, saved up over a month. Saved up for over. One of the girls, Sloan, took it without permission, ruined it by mixing together. So much for makeup, but that's what Zoe said. Found the kid. Told my wife, and she asked Sloan to apologize, but I got Zoe a lock after I found out she was moving valuable belongings.
Yeah, no, the kid 100%. Why would you take the lock off of her door? She could 100% keep it. She had stuff. Essentially, she had her cousins steal from her and damage her property. That's what that is. Period.
Something that
Doesn't matter how old they are.
Gonna keep going. Sammy and his daughters saw the lock. Weren't the girls were extremely upset. Asked about it, and I straight up told that my daughters aren't thieves. This is exclamations. My daughters aren't thieves. Normal that girls at the same age borrow each other's stuff. Said Zoe could get another makeup kit for $15 from Walmart. Shouldn't even be buying expensive adult makeup. Suggested my wife take care of this defect in Zoe's personality and trying to be of being overprotective and babying Zoe. Level of a need.
Yeah, mind your own fucking business. It's not your fucking kid.
Sorry, it was annoying me either.
Your daughters took something that cost this amount of money and then damaged it. So no, it's our house. It's our fucking kid. You're gonna respect our rules. Period. Period. Like there's no other. That's full stop. If you don't like it, go the fuck away. Yeah, I'm not having that on my end though, so I'm wondering if it's just your connection.
It'd be.
If Catmac comes over here and can hear you without any problems, then
Catmac,
yeah,
do you
it
want
might
to join
be.
the call?
It might be.
I would value
you.
your input if you did. Can't.
But you have to keep typing out your responses so that we can see them.
She's not allowed to talk. That's horrible. You can join the.
I was only kidding, Red. Calm down.
I don't know if there's anyone else watching. Could tell me. I think Catmac might. If Catmac's the only one having this issue, Paul is in here.
Don't have kids. I wasn't planning on it, but
Paul, how is my audio? Is it popping out? Because if it's not happening for Paul, it's just.
I don't know whose side Paul's watching on because I can't see the chat anymore. Sorry, bud.
Well, I'm sure one day. Is cute being overprotective and babying Zoe. Level of an 8.
Okay, it's too many voices now.
Hi.
Hold on. Let me mute the stream.
You want me to turn
No, I can see you. I'm still watching your
My-
stream.
Oh, it's,
Just muted.
it's,
I mean, is it like you're not close enough to your mic or
I don't-
something? I don't know.
I asked Paul, and
Yeah, let's do that.
we are waiting. He was like, "Hey, let's have the guy whose mic got stopped."
first off. It wasn't. No, your mic was fine up until a second ago.
I told him this is between me and my wife, but she shamed me, putting a lock on Zoe's door, cousins, preventing them from spending time, saying I was supposed to treat them like daughters. Demanded I remove it. I said this lock does not get
No.
removed until her brother and daughters are out of our house. Got mad.
Yep.
I was implying we kicked them out. Got mad. I was implying we kicked them out, and her family are. To remind her that I let Sammy and his family move in, something her own family refused to do. She should start with shame blaming them for not taking their own son and nieces and daughters.
It's not his fault that her brother
Can't raise.
can't take care of his family.
If it wasn't for her family's unwillingness to help, we wouldn't be dealing with this. Me and Zoe's silent treatment of my wife is fair. Post is
I wouldn't make my daughter uncomfortable for anybody. I don't give two fucks if they're family or not. Period. If it's my daughter's house and she is uncomfortable and her stuff is being stolen and she does not want it and she is not happy, she takes priority. And if my wife has a problem with that, fuck her too.
part of the story now. Of us who raise
No, I agree
children.
with Zero.
Raise children.
Yeah, well.
Cousin,
I have my own issues with my own children.
so I think
I would smack a bitch if they came at my daughter's life like that. I do not gonna disrespect my
But
daughter and
it's
me
very
in my own
much
fucking
like-
house. Get the fuck out of here.
it's one thing, and it's a very big thing. But it's one thing for the kid to like roll into the fucking daughter's room. That's immediately a red flag to me. Boundaries are boundaries for a fucking reason.
Listen,
But to then
if
damage
your
their
daughter
property is such
is
a,
leaving the
is
door
such a
open.
Doesn't say. I assume not.
No, I'm
if the
saying if
daughter's-
the daughter is leaving the door open and it is, then that's fine. It's whatever. But if she has stuff in there that she's working for, she's saving up for, and
Yeah.
then it's being taken without her permission,
It's,
nah.
it's an escalation to go into the daughter's room. It's even bigger of an escalation to destroy some or damage someone's property. At that point, I'm kicking them out of my house.
Mhm.
And if it's a
Yeah,
wife,
you don't just go into someone's room without their permission to enter. I mean, that's
Yeah, family or not, I don't. Just doesn't care. You're not
Exactly.
making my daughter feel uncomfortable, and you're not going to take her shit or ruin her shit.
it's like oh, we're
And if
doing-
you don't like that, get the fuck out.
it's like the.
I would be, and then yeah, that's like grounds for serious fight. I would have with a significant other too if she sided with her family over her own daughter. Nah, fuck
Yeah,
that.
they
okay.
didn't want to
Red,
marry.
now your stream's quality is not holding up.
We're having satellite issues today. I'm not quite sure
yeah,
why it's
I
happening.
get that. I get that.
Because it's
But-
a perfectly clear day.
Oh yeah, kid.
I've heard every single word Red has said while I've been in the call,
Glad you're a hostage.
but it's
About
not
on
that way
stream.
on the stream.
Yeah.
And it's
But
frustrating.
is your microphone
'cause-
picking up the webcam or the mic?
I checked. I checked.
It's,
I
it's
thought of the other
capturing
day.
the microphone.
Okay.
Yeah, and see, I've watched while you were reading that. You turn your head while you're reading it. And in Discord, it's
Is that what
fine.
it is? Is he turning his head?
No, but in Discord, it's fine. I'm still hearing everything he's saying, but on stream,
Is it
it's
because
like
I'm
cutting out.
slowly-
Every few words.
Brad, go
cuts out.
into your mic settings and get rid of your noise canceling.
Hi. Mike.
Let's go.
property.
Because I have no issue with the
Filters.
game
Filters.
sounds.
Get rid of the noise gate. Get rid of it. Delete it.
Noise gate. Please don't hurt in the long run. I don't know. I think boundaries are super important for a fucking reason. Especially
In that particular
especially
case,
those- how old were
the
the
wife
kids?
is
18?
wrong.
The
The
twins were
brother-in-law's
18?
wrong. Yeah, they were 18. The other one was 16. And they're roughly the same age. It's whatever.
They should
But
fucking know that.
if there's a lack of respect on one's end and it's being blamed on another one wanting to have privacy, get the hell out of here. Like I like that's serious grounds for like I would be having an actual fight with my significant other over that. Like fuck you for even thinking that that's okay.
I mean, if they were going into the wife and her husband's room and doing stuff like they're doing in the daughter's room, she would be upset about that, I'm sure.
Probably.
I mean, the
They're like,
fact that the
oh,
mom
they're
just sees it like,
family,
oh,
it's
teenagers have to
okay.
bond
No.
this way. Like, no, they fucking don't.
Yeah, and when you borrow someone's stuff, it's usually ask, may I borrow that? You don't just take it without the
Yeah, you asked.
person knowing about it.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna jump out so I can listen to his stream and see if that improved anything.
Okay,
Bye.
I'll come back.
Alright.
Alright, on to the next one. You ready?
Yep.
Am I the asshole for pretending to get fired when customers get a temper with me? I've immediately on board with this behavior. It's the, let me get the manager, and you spin around. Hey, how's it going? Let me ask someone with, I would say, a repertoire with this, bit of agency as far as dealing with shithead people. Already better? That's great. Thank you for helping me fix my audio issue, Kevin. As someone who's worked with shitty people, specifically in the retail industry, Zero, what are some extremes you've done to get rid of horrible customers?
Don't get rid of customers. You don't get rid of them. You deal with it.
How do you?
But let's hear what they say, and
deal with
I'll
it?
comment on it.
I'm asking because I'm doing something. You have to give me like 10 seconds.
I don't have an answer without
I'm in a,
context, bud.
I'm in a grain silent. Thank you for the follow.
Hey, what is up? Welcome in.
I'm a high school. Oh god, this is gonna be bad immediately. I can feel the energy. I'm a high schooler with a weekend job at a coffee shop. My co-workers who work weekends are James, the owner's son. He goes to my school. He's a shift manager, but it's not a real formal thing. He's a friendly guy. James, friendly guy, owner's son. Do you have Reddit? I do. That's what I'm reading this off of. Danielle, a college student who sometimes works weekends too. So sometimes customers will come in and be angry about such little stuff, like literally blowing up about nothing. I don't know if they're in a bad mood already and look for someone to take it out on or what, but it's a lot. Like, how sad do you have to be a grown-ass man, take your anger out on a high school kid and college kids? I mean, yeah.
It's bad management. It's just bad management is what that is. It's people who think that it's start a business and then they have to do what you say all the time, and it's just bad management.
My name is Jackfruit. No, I don't want to do that. But thank you for the follow. You could like just talk to me normally. We're doing Reddit stories today, and this is the Zero Discord Minecraft world, and why would you ask that, Gates and Jitsao? Don't make a sad face at me, man. I'm just trying to fucking read Reddit. I do so many things. I'm reading about an asshole. Well, maybe not. I think. Oh, you banned him. Self-promo is not allowed.
I know that you don't like doing that kind of stuff, but fuck them. You don't come in here and start promoting your own stuff, man. That's just bad etiquette, man. Go elsewhere.
I don't have anyone to work with or talk to, so usually I just let them tire themselves out, essentially. So
if he had said, "Hey, do you wanna see a build that I was working on," and like actually had a conversation with you, but whatever, he just came in and started promoting a subreddit. Nah, that's alright. Go away. Bye. Alright, continue.
Where were we? Alright. So we have two co-workers, James, who's the nice guy and the owner's son, and Danielle, who sometimes works weekends too. The other two people are college students. Sorry, one is a college student, one also goes to school. Customers will come in and be assholes. I immediately fucking relate to that, because people in the morning, especially in the food industry, treat staff like shit, and I am always thankful for our early risers for that exact reason. So James and I were always joking about having a little fun with them, especially and hopefully getting them off our backs. Do you have? I'm ready to bed. So one day I was at work and some guy was having a temper about how we don't make the coffee hot enough, which I couldn't do anything about because I gave it to him right out of the machine. So James came in and was like, "Sir, is there a problem here?" And this guy started ranting at him too. So we were just like, "Listen, OP," which is the person writing this. "Listen, OP, this is unacceptable. You're fired." I started acting.
OP is just original poster.
Yeah.
It's just the person who's telling the story.
So I start acting really sad, like, "No, please don't fire me. My family needs this money. I need this job, please." And he played up being a hard ass, telling me to take off my apron and leave. And the angry guy started to backtrack, like, "Isn't that big of a problem? You don't need to fire them over it." I didn't mean it. And James was like, "No, we pride ourselves on the best customer service." Of course, after all that drama, I still had my job, and we were just acting. We've done it a couple times now.
That's
Whenever a customer... What?
That's crazy.
We've done it a couple times.
If the customer is like way out of pocket, I can understand doing something like that, maybe. But then how do you explain them working there like a week later? Like,
I got my job back. All I had to do was sell my car. I live here now. Can I get you something, sir? Yeah, of course, after all that drama, I still have my job. Whenever a customer will lose their temper at Danielle or I, James will storm in and fire us. And almost every time, the person who had come in angry will apologize and say they didn't mean it. It's kind of satisfying to make people realize their actions might actually have consequences. Anyway, I was telling my friends about at school from this, and a few of them thought it was a mean prank to let someone go away thinking they'd gotten someone who desperately needed the money fired. Am I the asshole for this joke? No.
yeah, a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit.
I think... is it...
Do people need to act that way? Absolutely.
Are you a
not.
bad person? No. Was it swaying
Could you do
towards
that?
evil
No,
alignment?
I don't think that
they're...
I don't think that they're an asshole. People should be held accountable to their actions, and people shouldn't be taking their bad attitudes and bad moods out on people in coffee shops. 100% agree with that. Retaliating just makes you as bad as they are.
Yeah. Is it evil alignment? Absolutely. Are you a bad person for doing it? No.
Yeah.
Alright, then what else we got? Oof. Holy shit! Alright, I don't know that I can do this one. I'm gonna see if I get Zero's approval. Am I the asshole for breaking up my brother's premature birth at Christmas dinner to get my parents to shut up? That is all you're getting. I need you to judge. Yeah, I haven't read anything more from that.
That's a little rough. But
How
let's
bad?
hear it.
How bad's that conversation that you need parents to shut up to bring that kind of thing up?
Let's hear it.
Like they're just ranting about some stupid shit. All right, you want to hear it? Here we go.
Let's hear it.
This is from user Supermarket Fair 3341. I am a nurse practitioner, and I'm the primary care provider for a lot of low-risk maternity cases at the practice where I work. I also work hand-in-hand with doctors and midwives to create a healthy maternity, birth, and postpartum situation. They're a nurse that is also very heavily in the birth field.
Mm-hmm.
My fiance is completing her residency. We live together and have for a few years now. We aren't in a hurry to get married. We originally had plans to do so a couple years ago, but then we got really busy for 2 years. Completely understandable. Life gets in the way, you know. It is driving. Oh, this is good. It is driving my very religious parents crazy that their youngest son is living in sin. I don't really care. I'm an adult and I do what I want. We are getting married in June. They're having sex and relations out of wedlock. That's the kind of...
I know what it is. I got you.
Religious,
Trust me, I'm familiar with living in sin.
yeah. I'm giving context, but some people don't know. So we were visiting my parents for Christmas. The way it came together this year, everyone is at my parents' house. So that's my folks, my 3 siblings, myself, and my fiance, and 7 grandchildren. So 17 people in total. At dinner, my mom starts going on about how she's glad that we are finally getting married and she won't be embarrassed at church anymore. Jesus. My dad says how proud he is of his 3 older kids who were all either waiting to get married before moving in together or getting married right away after moving in together. Oh, Christ. My fiance was getting embarrassed and I was getting mad over this stupid argument we've had way too many times. And a family dinner was the last straw. Oh, God. I have asked them repeatedly to just accept that they cannot control how I live my life. I refuse to stay with them when I visit, even if I come alone. Hotels are just easier. So we just started talking about a premature baby I've been reading about. It was almost 3 months premature and weighed about 1.6 pounds. Jesus Christ. That is It was super strong and healthy for being born so little, and the NICU had high hopes for the baby doing well. Oh God. My mom and dad both got deer in the headlights looks on their faces. Too bad I should not have fucked around with my fiance's feelings. So I asked about my older brother. He was born almost 4 months premature. Is there a chance that we would check out the family album where we keep all the records of families' births and stuff? Oh no. I already know my brother was over 9 pounds and almost 23 inches long when he was born. My grandmother told me all about it in the first time my parents tried to shame me. But the subject gets changed very fast. After supper, my parents told me that I should not try to embarrass them with private things that are not my concern. I told them if I had heard anything about my living arrangements ever again for the rest of my life, I would make sure to keep bringing up the fact that my mom was in her 2nd trimester when they got married. Ooh! My parents are mad at me for telling them how to behave in their own home, but my fiance is happy that they seem to be off the subject for good. Am I the asshole?
No, absolutely not. Fuck those people.
Ooh.
No double standard bullshit. Get the hell out of here.
I just not go to dinner. They seem like a bit much.
Yep.
I wouldn't want to bring my mistress with me, you know. I gotta keep
Why
her.
do you have a mistress?
It's the fiance. If they're not married, it's just a mistress. Does you have to be married for it to be a mistress?
Yeah, mistress. Like if you're married, like if you have a wife and then you have somebody on the side.
Then it's a mistress. Oh yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
Sorry. My sexual servants I keep chained to the radiator out of wedlock.
Servant.
Listen, I'm explicitly
Christ, Red.
I'm explicitly making this. Whatever. Like, I'm the asshole. Am I the asshole for using words?
I'm the asshole for using words incorrectly.
Here's one. Am I the asshole for not taking down my video that was a gift from my best man? Immediately, no. No, hang on. Go do things in Minecraft, but I'm supposed to just fish. Am I the asshole for not taking down a video that was a gift from my best man? This is from Seven Patterns 3614. I have a sister that's 6 years older than me. My parents for years cancel on me last minute because of my sister. I have a basketball game. Oops, sorry. OP's sister doesn't feel like going out. I'm graduating. Oh no, sorry, your sister had a bad day at work. So if a woman is married and sees a guy on the side, is he called a mister? Or it's called a slut. Where was that? It doesn't feel like going out. I'm graduating. Oops, sorry. Sister had a bad day at work. They have both missed out on major and small events of my life because of her meltdowns. That's a reoccurring thing. That's fucked. Like, just a person who cries at like the drop of a hat, and everyone has to drop what they're doing to console them. I met the love of my life. We decided to tie the knot. Oh shit. I wonder what crocheting has to do with this. We decided to tie the knot. From the beginning, I told my parents how I'm worried my sister will ruin another special moment in my life. My mom told me over and over again it would not happen. I think we know where this is going. The day of my wedding, I
The
received
sister ruins another part of his life.
the day
That's where this is going.
the day of my wedding, I received a voicemail from my mom saying they couldn't come because my sister's dog was sick and she was upset. I was hurt. My best man, however, is a jokester. He took my phone and then went to my fiance and asked if he could post a video of her wedding as a gift on social media. She loved his idea. I had no idea about it until I came home. Our honeymoon was a lakeside cabin, no cell service. So, best man did something funny. They don't have Wi-Fi where they're going to celebrate their honeymoon. He gets back, okay? The post caption was, "My best friend. He's an amazing person, even if his parents never showed up for him." The video was still pictures of us next to her parents, me on the dance floor cutting the cake. Where you would normally see both parents in wedding pictures, the sound behind the video was my mom's voicemail explaining how they couldn't come because my sister's dog was sick. Oh, fuck, yes! I came home a
that's
week.
rough.
I came home a week later to hundreds of messages. Family members from both sides insisting I take it down. I was told my sister hadn't stopped crying. My mom is refusing to leave the house.
Fucking who?
I may be the asshole here. I didn't take it down when I
No,
got the message.
absolutely not. Don't take that down. Their actions have consequence. Everybody. I mean, like, I hate people
Give it a second. Give it
so
a second.
much.
I didn't take it down when I got my messages. I didn't call my family back right away. I waited until my vacation time was over at work, and I enjoyed my time with my new wife in our new home before I contacted anyone. My dad told me to take down the video. It was just a bad night for them. That they will make it up to me and my wife for not coming. My reply was exactly.
Oh, yeah? How do you make that up? That's a life
wedding?
event.
It's a once in a lifetime thing. You chose to ignore my feelings on the whole matter. Then he just repeated that he will make it up to me. I told him I would take down the video only when he made made up missing my wedding. Flustered, we both hung up the phones before we both said things we shouldn't have. Am I the asshole here? I could have just taken down the video.
Nope. Yeah, he could have absolutely just taken down the video, 100%. But no, actions have consequences. Fuck that, those people. Your sister's dog is sick. Get the fuck out of here. That's saying that your sister's dog's bad stomach ache is more important than your wedding to them, and fuck them. And they're gonna call, and that's the reason they're giving you. Nope. I would keep that shit up forever.
How do you even
I would never let them live that down. I would never let them live that down. Anytime they would ask me to do anything, I'd be like, sorry, my neighbor's cat stubbed its toe, and I'm not gonna be able to help with that.
I can't. Props to that best man for having his guys back. Like, and the wife being on board for that, absolutely. That's one of the reasons I'm okay with marriage for you know. I don't personally subscribe to it, but if you're going into it in your partnership, the fact that she'd have his back for something like that is absolutely phenomenal.
I feel like in most of these "Am I the asshole" cases, it's very much like if you're the one writing the story, you're not the asshole.
Am I the asshole for telling my extended family how many men, roughly, my sister had slept with after she outed our youngest brother as a virgin?
Who cares?
Okay.
First off, who cares that your brother's a virgin? Second off, who cares how many people your fucking sister slept with? Who cares?
Am I the asshole for punishing my son after he said something racist?
Yeah, what? What'd he say?
Do you want to? Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I want you to make sure that there's streamer safe words.
I would say, sure, it'll be fine. It's about the Chinese. Am I the asshole for punishing my son after he said something racist? This is from Snoop Painting 9288. About a week ago, my 39-year-old the OP is the 39-year-old woman. My family ordered Chinese food for delivery. When the delivery driver came to the door, my daughter, 16, it was a 16-year-old, was taking the cat upstairs to put. Oh God. Oh no. When the delivery driver came to the door, my daughter was taking the cat upstairs to put her in her room because she always tries to eat the food. My son, a 13-year-old, loudly said, "Make sure to hide the cat from the Chinese guy," as I am at the door getting the food from the delivery driver. He very obviously heard what my son said and was upset by it. I quickly apologized and took the food. I told my son that racist jokes were completely unacceptable and very wrong, that he refused to hey Zelly, he refused to admit that he was in the wrong. So later that night, I forced my son to write a sincere apology to the delivery driver. His name was Lucy. As well as write a one-page paper on Chinese culture and a one-page paper on why racism is perpetuated
Hey, what's
by
going on, Hazel?
racist jokes and stereotypes. Then the next day, I took him to the restaurant and I had him read the apology aloud to the delivery driver, as well as give him the papers he wrote. The driver was very appreciative of the apology and thanked me for making my son do it. Then told my son about multiple instances where he faced racist comments and attacks from people while he was a delivery driver. That night, my husband, 43, and I got into an argument. My husband got into an argument about making our son do this. He told me that it was embarrassing for our son to have to do the apology and that the punishment didn't fit the crime. I told him that it was much
Yes,
more,
it did.
I told him that it was much more embarrassing for the driver to have to face that kind of racism and racist stereotypes than our son would get over the embarrassment. I do not condone any kind of hateful thinking in my house, and the fact that my son said that embarrassed me as well. My husband said that it was just a joke and that it wasn't a big deal. I feel like I might have overreacted some, but it's more important to my son. I think it's important to help my son understand how what he said was wrong and hurtful. This one's very much black and white and a little gray. I think
I
joke.
feel like this is extremely black and white.
I think it depends how the kid received it. I think is how they unjustifies the means.
Nope. It was a
Because-
child.
How old was he? 16? 16. No, the kid was 13. So
Okay. It was a child.
yeah.
It was a child that needed to be told what the right thing was and needed to do the right thing.
Yes.
Period.
I think the best thing about this was that the delivery driver was so on board for it, and that he's like, yeah, you think it's fucking funny, but if the driver was like attacked, and he's like telling him about his personal experience with that. That's what the most impact comes. Fuck the write a report shit, or I didn't think you need to do the whole do homework about it. I think taking the kid there and showing the delivery driver that's what was important. I don't know if it was necessarily an apology because fucking whatever. Write it.
No, absolutely. I think
apologizing,
that
yes,
I think that
the script thing, that. But I think it's important to face the reality of the situation.
No, I think it was covered good on both ends because I feel like there was a punishment, and that is having to do the assignment, and then there was having to go to there and apologize, and I think that is exactly what should have happened.
I appreciate that there was a learning.
Yeah.
Do I know?
Just got dark real quick.
Do I know that was? Here's the real question: was it funny? It wasn't well received.
I don't think it matters.
I don't.
In this particular case, I don't think it matters because it was a
Maybe
child.
if you knew the guy,
He's not.
it'd be fine.
He's not a stand-up. It's not a stand-up comic.
No.
All right, he's not doing stuff in good taste, and he's not doing stuff on comedic too. He's going and doing crowd work with somebody who's there to deliver food. That's not okay.
Yeah.
In my opinion, you can disagree and whatever, but I don't think that it was good. I think that kid's bad.
What do you think? I say we let him go.
I say we let him go.
No, even if you know the person, it still hurts you. So, it's different for friends.
He's a stand-up comic, and you're going there, and like like you can if you're a comic, like a comedian, and you know that's what you're getting involved with, and you know that's
Yeah,
the type of
that
humor
guy's
that it is.
just there to deliver food.
It's
He didn't have
it's
to. He didn't
whatever.
have to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely right. Yeah.
Outside of that, I just no.
I think
I
it's
don't know.
I think it's different if you know the person and you know that they're okay. But that's a fucking stranger. You're doing you a service.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you shouldn't be doing that.
That's a good way to get fucking spit your food.
Because what you're doing at that point is not telling a joke. What you're doing there is being genuinely
Attacking
mean.
someone.
Yes.
Ooh, here we go. Am I the asshole for refusing to pay for my sister's husband's surgery with my inheritance / college money?
No, that's your money. Period. These are all very cut and dry. It feels.
Well, I put it. At least the top ones, they're just good stories.
Not sure what's going on here, but putting yourself in the person's yeah, exactly.
Alright, how about, am I the asshole for walking out of the airport when I saw my husband's mom standing there with her luggage?
What? I'm gonna need more context. for that.
Yeah, let's get into it. I, a female, 30 years old, don't have the best relationship with my husband's mom. Since day one, she's tried to make remarks to compare me to her. Oh no. Oh no. She then tried to get on my good side and started overly praising everything I do and sometimes even copying me, like the one time when she literally dyed her hair purple just like mine. And when everyone pointed out how ridiculous she looked, she actually blamed me, accusing me of trying to make a joke out of her. Oh, this is the woman. I don't like drama. That's this chick. Oh my god. So anyways, my husband and I took 2 weeks off of work to go visit some places out of the country. Tourism, in other words. Thing is, I was the one who saved up for and arranged for the trip. My husband was responsible for booking the tickets. My husband's mom wanted to come along and threw temper tantrums when I told her no. She called and texted and sent people to talk to me into letting her come. Even threatened to call the police and make some complaint up to get us to stay if she can't come. I'm going to read that again. Even threatened to call the police and make some complaint to get up. Yeah, no, she's going to call the cops, apparently. My husband said we should just take her, but I told him he was wrong to tell her about the trip in the first place. He gave me an ultimatum. Said if he wouldn't go, if she can't come, and I told him I'd gladly call his bluff, which made him take his words back and say, fine, I will tell her to stop because we won't take her. This husband sounds like a shithead. Things got quieter, suspiciously quieter. The day of the trip came, and we got to the airport at 2 p.m. My husband was walking ahead of me and was looking left and right like he was looking for someone. I asked him, but he didn't respond. He led me to the waiting area, and the first thing I saw was his mom standing there with her luggage. I froze in my spot.
It's the divorce.
I froze in my spot. I felt a cold...
Keep up, old man. Nobody would know.
Thank you for the bit, Sally.
Nobody.
I froze in my spot. A cold wave washed over me, and I was fuming inside. She and my husband were hugging. That's when I quietly turned around and started walking towards the exit. My husband followed me while shouting at me to stop. He tried to stop me, but after I told him off the harshest way possible, he tried to say I was overreacting, that his mom was there anyway, and I should let it go and not mess the trip up for us. I told him he and his mom could still go, and I was going home. I went home and sobbed into my dog's fur for several minutes. Turned out he booked her a ticket without me knowing. An hour later, he came home yelling and raging about how pathetic and spiteful I was to walk out and go home and ruin the trip last minute. I told him he caused this to happen. He said that I was being so hard on his mom, it's ridiculous. I refused to fight anymore, but he kept on berating me and then called my family to tell them that the trip was canceled and that it was because of me. My family said that I shouldn't have ruined it for myself and should have sucked it up and done my best to enjoy. Did I really overreact? Am I the asshole?
Nope. Nope. That's your spouse is lying and manipulating you into doing what they want. That's absolutely not an overreaction. Absolutely not. Basically gaslit his wife into thinking that something that was a disagreement was done and handled, and then did what he wanted to anyway, with no concern about how his significant other felt. So there's a communication issue there. There's a lying issue there. There's a definitely a mother-in-law being way too involved in her children's lives.
Marriage, like Jesus.
Yep, that's a no-no. Yeah, exactly. Overstepping boundaries. That's what it is. There's a lot of these are just boundary issues. Like seriously, just you should be allowed to smack people. I want to start a service where you can legally hire people to go smack people.
Am I the asshole for silently getting up and walking out of the restaurant during New Year's Eve dinner after I was told to pay for everyone at the table, including my in-laws?
Nope.
Do you want to read it?
That is not how that works. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Pretty much the top results are no, but this is pretty good. Alright. No, I'd rather I, a 32-year-old female, recently inherited a good amount of money from my mom. That's good. I keep the money in a separate account as I still haven't decided what to do with it and I didn't want it to go to waste. I noticed my husband constantly bringing up the inheritance money and making countless suggestions as to how I should spend it. Another thing is that he expects me to pay for nearly everything in the last couple of weeks. Uh-oh. For New Year's Eve, my husband and I met up with his family at a restaurant to celebrate. It was going fine until I found out that I was expected to pay for everyone at the table. Does anybody eat at home? My husband's...
Ooh, why would that be the expectation? Why is that a thing?
Because you came into a lot of money recently. You're paying for everything.
Yeah, they came into a lot of money. Not the group of them. One person.
It was going fine.
Again, I would be reevaluating my relationship with these
A
people.
lot of these are just like, I married a shithead. Here's the repercussions of that. It was going fine until I found out that I was expected to pay for everyone at the table. My husband's mom joked about paying for dinner out of my inheritance pocket, which made me livid, but I showed no reaction. Just silently paid for my own food and drinks, then got up and made my way out of the restaurant. They were shouting after me like a crowd, and my husband tried to get me to come back, but I drove home. He got back at 3 a.m. yelling at me, saying I was pathetic to get up and walk out. Thank you for the bits.
Thank you for the bits.
To walk out on him and his family after they relied on me to pay for their food and thought I was gracious enough to do it, but they were wrong. He said I humiliated him. And the family, what I did was an attempt to get back at them for not being able to help my mom when she was sick. Not true is all I'm gonna say. He was mad as saying that I caused a huge rift between his family and me, when it wouldn't have hurt me to pay for the celebratory gift. Am I the asshole?
Nope. It's okay. That wasn't your fault. That was just the game. The downside is that this is on hardcore, so I just lost all of everything that I've been working on for the entire time we've been doing this.
Ooh, you cussed.
I did, but you didn't hit the cuss
You gotta
button.
hit the
Sorry.
button! Cat back,
Gotta
no!
hit the button.
No! Cat back. I thought you were a gamer girl. Tisk tisk.
It's on the channel points. Called Cust. I'm getting panels made that'll explain this. I'm just waiting for Gem to finish them up. Should probably ask her about that because it's been a long while. Yes, you have a time frame to do that in, though. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will be back tonight for Viewer Control Minecraft. I will see you guys later. Bye bye.
I want to go find someone to raid. Let's go raid someone. Elmo has been live for 18 minutes. He's holding a pipe. He's playing Indiana Jones.
I was so done that I would have rated him.
Silly bitch.
I'm sorry.